Hello guys, I hope you're having a good time. In this video I just want to talk about how to play with Narco if you're playing in a battlefield with him, what he wants exactly from you, and how you can kind of stay close with him. So I can just say it first in one sentence. He wants someone who follow his leads and accompany him, supports him and fight with him, shoulder to shoulder, nothing more, nothing less. So he doesn't want someone to just brawl in or I don't know, do nice movements and shotguns and things like that. He just wants someone who thinks the same as he thinks, he has his back and he follows him. So together they can wipe squads. That's all. So let's watch the video and I will talk about how to kind of do these things and how to kind of carry on with him.
Enemy eliminated.
So as you see here, we were fighting the guy behind that rock, and then he hit there. I knew that Narco wanted to rush him. So before he uses his ninja, I started running towards the rock with knife in my hand because I just thought if the guy if the guy have shotgun or he has like I don't know Mac 10 or a high firing rate weapon, maybe he can get Narco. Or he use defender or trapmaster so he can get Narco, then I should be there to support him, I should be there to have his back. So I start running faster than him because he's ninja player, he can be there earlier than me. That's what I mean when I see he needs someone to follow his leads and understand what is his next move. You just have to kind of guess his mentality. You should, if you watch his videos, you kind of know that what is his decision. So I decided to run towards that rock with knife in my hand to get there fast. And if he needs my backup, um, I am there available. The other important thing in playing with Narco is communication. So when you see like enemies or people that maybe he's looking somewhere else or he's in fight, then give him comms. Like enemies there. I just mark it for him that he knows in the back of his head that there are enemies. And don't keep saying that like 4 or 5 times if he doesn't pay attention to you. He just knows it, he understands it when you say it, and he stores it in his mind. So if he needs to rush to them, he would, and then you have to follow him. If he just let them go, that's it, because he wants to do something else. But he knows that there are two enemies or one enemy is there, and then later on he carry on to kill them. Right now he's focusing on something else, but he understood my comms. He has it in his mind, and later when he decides to rush in, again I follow him. That's it.
Enemies near.
Yep, we still have multiple things. That cut, it's almost exploding.
Another piece of advice I can give you is that don't be greedy for kills at all when you play with Narco, because he doesn't care about the kills, he just cares about the win. You should win the game. That's the most important thing. He doesn't care how many kills you get in the battlefield. All he wants is that how you perform with him side by side and how you cover him. When he needs you, you should be there and have his back. That's all. So as you see here, there is a guy down there I'm shooting at, but because my M4 build is not for long range, it's for kind of close and medium range, my shots don't register. So I'm not greedy to just leave Narco, go down there to finish the guy and come back up, because maybe someone comes there and kills Narco, or maybe a squad comes with a chopper or with a car or something. So he might need me to be there. I don't rush the guy. I just leave it, mark it late for Narco, or communicate with him. I say, Narco, there is someone down there, is a pump class, or I just give the comms, and then whether we rush it together or he shoots from far, because his weapon is better for the long range than mine.
This guy is spotted a flyer.
So as I mentioned in the previous tip, I didn't rush the guy down there, but I told Narco there is a pump class down there, and he started shooting at him. While he's shooting at him, I don't turn back to shoot the guy as well, because I am sure Narco can get the guy from that distance. I watch the back. I watch the area. If someone is sneaky and tries to rush us while we're shooting at the while Narco is shooting at the person, so I don't start shooting with to one single person down there, because I'm sure Narco is going to get him. Or whether if he runs away, I wait. If Narco wants to rush him, I will follow him. If he doesn't want to rush him, again wherever he wants to go, I just follow him. But while he's shooting at the guy, I just look uphill, because I'm hearing the sound of a ATV is coming, and I don't know if like two people on it, one person on it. So um, if if it's like a squad, if it's like two people, I immediately tell Narco, let him know, and we get engaged.
Taking around this station.
Again here, as you see, I have my eyes on Narcos, so I see that he was watching up on top of the hill. So I start looking down there inside the buildings, if in case there is someone in those buildings on top, if there is a sniper or someone sneaky, just inside the building, and Narco is watching on top. So I cover his blind spot. Wherever he looks at, if you look at here again, wherever he looks at, I look the opposite side and the other angles. I feed it up. Once even Code Bougie mentioned that in his live stream, that how to play with Narco, and he said the same thing. He said if he's looking at another area, another direction, or if he's engaging with some enemies, I check the blind spots as well, because someone may start shooting from another side and gets whether Narco or gets you killed, then you're both dead. You go back to the lobby. So this is very important to know where is your teammate is looking at, what is he doing, and you kind of cover the rest of the area. So you are the second eye. You should be the second eye. So if he looks one direction, you should look the other direction. And then you communicate with each other. He says there are two people like on top of the hill. I say like there is one person inside that building or something like that. And then again you wait if he wants to rush the building or if he wants to continue going on top of the hill. You go with him. As you see, I throw smoke here, not because of that enemy that Narco was shooting at, but because just in case, if someone hears us shooting and decides to shoot us from any direction, because we're in the middle of the um, um, open area, it's open from all different angles. If someone starts shooting at us, whether from down there or up there, we have something to just get in and cover ourselves temporarily until we make our way towards whether those buildings or go behind a rock or stone, something like that. Or we have the time to throw the second smoke. So there is a first smoke. I just cover to make sure if someone comes down here to fight us because they're hearing our shots down there, because there are some people alive in the game, as you see. So we have a cover. We can get in and through more smokes and cover ourselves and reload or do kind of some healings, like using plates, and continue the fight. That was the reason I threw that smoke.
Can I have that medic?
As I mentioned earlier, communication in the game is very important. Whether you play with other squads or teammates or with Narco. But here specifically we are talking about Narco. This video is about him, how to play with him. So here I want to get my weapon from the airdrop and I let him know, Narco, I want to get my second weapon. Because I know that he's rushing towards the on top of the hill, and there are some people camping up there and he's gonna get engaged. But if I go towards the airdrop without letting him know, then he rush on top. He gets killed by those people, by is a squad or two, three people, who, how many number I don't know, just camping up there. So he gets killed and then he turns back. It is like there is no one because there is a delay, because there's a delay, there is a distance. I want to get my weapon. He thinks I'm right behind him, but I'm not. He gets killed. I may get killed because it's like maybe a full squad up there, and then that's it. You're gonna hear it or you're gonna see it in his live streams many times. He says, "Bro, where the hell is my teammate?" I've seen it like, I don't know if I say 100 times. He says, "Bro, where is my teammate?" And he gets upset because he is gonna get engaged and he doesn't know that you are not back there, and he sees like the teammate is fighting somewhere else or he's, I don't know, somewhere just running around for himself. Then he leaves the game because in his mind he realizes that, well, this guy is not there to cooperate. He's just there to make his own decisions and he doesn't follow. So always communicate whatever you want to do.
There he is.
So here, my death was my mistake because of two main reasons. First, I knew that someone was camping up there behind that rock, so I shouldn't just run straight. I was just jumping up and down, but I had to slide and jump in towards right side, in angle rather than straight and running confidently. That was the first mistake I made, and the second was that these are the two people who I saw down there. So I knew there were two people up there in the back of my mind. But still, I played too confident. Narco thought it's just one person. So he thought it's one person, but I knew there were two people hiding or camping up there, and I had to play more cautious, going behind the rocks and move up or slide towards my right side and then not just jump and slide straight. That was my mistake. But anyway, because there were two guys shooting at me simultaneously, they didn't play smart. Otherwise they could have won the game. They should have like communicate with each other, say, I get the right one, you get the left one, something like that. But because they both shot at me, I died so fast, but Narco got them both. So he could kill them both and turn the page.
Bro, this guy's for real. Bro, this guy could have killed me. He was killing the other one. but it's good at shooting the dogs from far away.
Chip terminal is almost ready. Winner.
Alright guys, this is it. I tried to kind of tell you how to play with Narco, give you some tips and tricks and advices. I try to make more videos in the future when I play with him, whether from the gameplay or more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.